Hey guys, this is Danny and welcome back to another video. So a while back I did an easiest method to win in Treasure Wars video, so I wanted to do the same thing for Skywars. So this is for Skywars Solo, a game mode that definitely takes some time and practice to learn and get good at. There are a lot of really good players in this, and winning this is difficult, so I wanted to show you a few easy methods on how to do that. I have two methods in this video. I have an aggressive version if you are playing against weaker players, and a conservative version where you're being a bit more careful if you have a lot of good players in your game. So that's one thing I failed to do in the original Treasure Wars video. I didn't do like a more conservative version, but in this one I am. So we're starting off by being aggressive. If you are being aggressive, you want to go directly to the middle. That is important. The first thing I noticed is there are two players fighting over here with not that great stuff, so I wanted to take them out early because they didn't have good stuff before they could loot up. I wanted to kill them, take them out. The next thing I went to do is I went to all of the ender chests. This is one technique that I like to do. I take everything I can from the ender chest, and the reason for that is to make it as hard as possible for the future people who come to the middle to get loot. Also, make sure to stock up on redstone. I had a golden apple. I made sure to eat that as soon as I had 5 absorption hearts from the redstone to not waste it. Got 17 hearts. Got almost full diamond armor. I'm just looking around for pants right now, looking through the chests. Make sure to take everything so then the opponents that you come into the middle have a harder time looting. I see another dude come over here. I luckily do get pants from that ore, so that's pretty good. However, I try to knock him off. This next dude with some snowballs, I realized while I'm fighting him, I think I have the upper edge on the PvP advantage, but he definitely is someone who is the best player that I've faced in the game so far. So gotta be careful. Then he starts to run away, and this is where, oh, he actually didn't completely run away there, but I'm fighting him. Then this is the part where he starts to go on the run. So this is the part where I realized I need to be very careful with bridges. So I had some pearls, so what I decided to do is aggro pearl on him. He was ready for it. I made sure to go to the left of that block there to make sure I didn't get block trapped, just in case he was going to turn around, try and hit me off. One thing I had to do is be aggressive on him. I knew if he had the chance to heal up, he might kill me in the future, so I had to keep being aggressive and keep going after him. Pearled at him again to try and make sure to kill him and not get block trapped, but he did, luckily for him, have another pearl. And then this dude came over, which I was able to knock him off really easily, so I'm not sure why he did that. But then the next plan of attack was to kill the other dude. However, I saw another person fighting him, so I decided to let them fight it out, see what happens. The guy actually fell in the void to a different person, so that actually worked out really well in my favor. He must have been low. So then all I had to do is fight this final person over here. And while I was fighting them, I was pretty confident that I was able to kill them because, you know, they weren't really hitting me very much. You know, they were jumping around a lot, but weren't hitting me too much, so I was pretty confident in this fight. And then he starts to run away, but I know for a fact he's low, so keep going after him, keep trying to swing at him, and I am able to kill him. So that is game number 1 victory. I'm skipping past the looting for this one, and this game number 2 is a more conservative game because there were a lot of really good players in this game, so I wanted to play a bit more conservatively and try to be more careful, take my time a bit more, and loot up before I actually head into middle. So what I decided to do is go to the outside islands, try and get some armor, mine some diamonds. I was able to get some pretty good armor from going to those islands, and then from there, after looting up a little bit, I decided to go to the middle and try and kill this first person that I saw over here. I knew from before I started the game this player was good because I saw he was a level 40 in the hub. Always good to check out the levels and see what people are potentially good. He ended up having a really good pearl clutch right over there, just saving it and landing on the right block. Had to be careful, knew he would try and knock me off or had snowballs, so built up around him. That's definitely a good strat. You don't want to just run across a bridge like that when someone's good or has snowballs or has the chance to knock you off. Basically did that. He ran away again, so I decided to, instead of being aggressive after him, try and loot up. Then he actually, a different dude actually came after me, tried to do that, and I got a few hits on him, and he was right by the edge, so I was able to knock him off, and he kind of just went down, so that was pretty lucky there. Well, not necessarily lucky, but it worked out pretty well. Decided to, again, loot up again instead of being aggressive after the other guy who I knew was good. Since I knew he was good, got some redstone, tried to loot up a little bit, and go after up. Then, right there, actually, that caught me off guard. Even caught me off guard while commentating it here. I didn't expect him to be there, but yeah, I came into these two people who were fighting. I was trying to get out of it because I knew they would fight, and I didn't want to be the one to die from it, so I knew they'd fight each other. Someone would win. I'd try and get some more loot. Didn't end up getting anything there. Trying to get a helmet, but luckily found one on the ground, so that's pretty cool. Now I have full diamond. Checking all the chests, looking for snowballs, arrows, anything that would be able to help me out. All the other aggressive players are fighting each other, so we are now down to the final 3 players in the game. So that worked out really well for me, letting them fight it out. Went in there, I thought I would see the player who was really good, level 40 from before, but he ended up actually dying, which again, I was really surprised by. Was fighting this final dude over here who threw some really weird pearls. I was very confused by this, so I thought I'd be safe going across the bridge here. Didn't throw any snowballs, but again, being careful going across bridges. Make sure to place some blocks in case they tried to throw some snowballs or do anything funny. Ended up not. This is actually a mistake I made on stream, running around that corner there. So what I decided to do is actually go above the window and break through the window. I learned this from a stream of mine where I went around a corner on a map and got knocked off. So I didn't do that there, did things the smart way. That is a big thing that I definitely took note of there, is just making sure not to go around that corner because he'd try to knock me off. So I went through the window. I knew this dude had a bow. I noticed that from when looking at him, so I made sure to look for a knockback boombox. Luckily was able to get one and went over there, and my armor was just so much better. Went in there and took him down and got the kill.